Hello, Lawrence. Welcome in. Hi, Jeff. Hello. What's up? Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. I believe I paid. I subbed to everybody here on the channel already. Keto stands. I haven't tried that. That must be a good idea. I should try it. I never heard that either. They return from resin on acrylic blanks, even 18 month in coverage. You know, to be honest, I have not even made a fountain pen yet. I have not made any fountain pen yet. Let alone an old one. Hey, Simon, welcome in. You did pretty good earlier, man. You did pretty good. My tip is that uh, everybody got their own way to turn, but to me the easiest pens that I made were wood. Working with acrylic, it was a little bit harder for me when I started, but once you get the hang of it, it's gonna be really easy. So, I mean, there's no really, um, it's just practice. All you need is just practice, you know. I make a lot of mistakes, I still do, so don't worry about it. I mean, you're gonna do good. But you should start. You should start with wood, and then you can switch to acrylic. Yeah, that would be great. You could try that. But any wood is very soft to work. And that acrylic, you're gonna notice a difference. Right now, I'm making a hybrid. It has a little bit of wood and some resin. It's not a big of a piece that I send you, but you probably can get at least two, for sure. For sure. And I am fixing to go to the next step on this one. Looks good to me. The type that I'm making is a concava. Are you ready to make a cappulo? It was good. got 400 and 600. Well, thank you. Thank you, Simon. Exotic wood pen. I want to check it out.
This is a challenge that I've never done before. You guys really keep me on my toes. This one is so fun. It's so different from my usual work. The details are my favorite part. I love adding little extra magic.
Hello.
And
Hello.
boom, we're done.
Welcome in.
This printer just blew my mind. I've never come across a printer this portable. Just loaded with security. And back, you've got a document in seconds.
using CA. Hey Tom, hello. Trevor, hello. In most of my pens that I made, I always use CA glue. I love the way they look with the CA. Ah, shoot. It got hot, so it melt and stick to it. I do, I do. Oh yeah, you can do that. It just gives it a different finish, like a shinier finish. I could use wax, use the wax, oil, any other. Yes, I use a very thin. It's a super thin glue from Penn State. I most of the stuff that I get is from Penn State. I've been working with Penn State for years since I started. I didn't know any other company or anywhere where I get the supplies. I do believe that it's very durable depending on how many coats you use. I'm sure that the more I put, the more it protects. I don't really like to do much. It's just to cover the wood since it's uh, acrylic resin. So I don't like to do much. Well, I use the little bags that comes with the parts from the pens, from the pen kits. I use them. I don't like to use the paper towel. I don't like to use it. I try it, but I prefer to use the bag. Pretty much the only reason that I do the glue is because I just want to seal some of the wood grain, and that's it. Make it a little smooth. Pretty sure it's gonna be good. That's pretty good. And I just use at the end to finish it. I use some of these polish wax. Thank you. Thanks. I painted it too because I knew that it was gonna see through. You were gonna be able to see through, so I painted it. I painted the red, and it turns out to be good. There's some spots where you can see the tube. Pretty much on the tip. That came out nice. A little wax. And I'm gonna put some heat. And that's how he's done. I'm not sure if I will be able to zoom in a little more. I really gotta have a different setup where you guys can see good. Not from this angle. It looks very smooth. Shiny. I like the colors, that's for sure. Hello, Joey. I will be making a different live stream. Most of you guys don't probably know me. I am disabled. I don't have a lot of, I have limited function on my hands. So that's why it makes it a little harder for me to get around to do things. But maybe next time, like I said, I'm gonna try to work on having a different setup where I can focus more on the pen that you guys can see, have a better view. And another one where I assemble and put all the pieces together so you can see how the final steps are done. I'm sure that everybody knows, but so some people, new people that wants to get into turning pens, they can have an idea. So that'll be good. That'll be good. Thanks a lot. Uh, for those of you, like I said, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Adrian. I have limited function on my hands, and I just find making these pens was something great for me. That was a life changing for me ever since I got introduced to making these pens. Uh, Ever since the first time I made my first pen, I got hooked. One of my neighbors, he's the one that introduced me to this. He's an old gentleman, and he invited me to his house, and he was like, you know what, Adrian, I think that would be something good for you to do since you are in a wheelchair. And for me, I'm too old. I cannot do this anymore. But come to my house, and I will show you how to make them and stuff. So after like 2 months or 3 months, I went to his house. I finally decided to go, and he had everything ready for me, already laid out, ready to just turn. And it was a wooden pen, the first pen that I made. So it took me like an hour and a half, an hour 20 minutes just to make my first pen. But I was so happy, so excited to make it. I didn't know how to use the tools. The first pens that I make, I use traditional tools, which he taught me how to use them. And I find a little hard for me to use the traditional. Otherwise, I will use them if I will have a better use of my hands to sharpen them and to work with them. I think these carbide tools were the best fit for me. And I ever since I just been making, I end up ordering everything that I needed to start making pens. Before I get to that, I'm just talking a little about myself. I don't really do streams. I just started this channel. I've been making pens for like 3 years on and off. It's not a constant thing every day. It's just my hobby that I want to do every time I want, when I want. I have a few pens that they have make me like order them, and they say, hey, you know what, make me a pen. I like this pen, or so I make them for people. Most of them they're giveaways when I go out. I like to make people happy. They're big smile when I give them away. So uh, if anybody wants to check out my content, I have some of the shorts videos. I do have different pens that I've made already. If you guys are interested in one, let me know which one you like, and I'll be happy to send it to you. And we can do that. There's no problem. I do pens, I do keychains. Um, I once did bottle stoppers, wine stoppers. They're fun. They're really, really fun. I love pens. I mean, it's the first thing I did, and I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Thank you so much for watching my content. I know you do a great job too. You know, you started and I like your work. I really haven't turned balls. I have turned a couple of them, but I still didn't know how to make them. But um, they were fun. They were fun. I think I just the first one that I made. Uh, my neighbor provided me the wood, and it was like all cracked wood and stuff like that. And he gave me a small piece, and I wanted to try it because I never done it before. So I wanted to try to see what it is, and I end up turning a little ball, and I drill a bunch of holes in it when I round it, and I make it even a little bit. I scrape it a little bit, make it round, and then once it was round, like a good size, like a 5.5, because this is a 6-inch mid late, and I did like a 4.5 inch. So I rounded up to that size, and I end up drilling a bunch of holes, and I stick some of the colors, the pencil coloring. I stick those and I cut them and I start turning it, and it came out really nice. I like that. I have it. Maybe next time I'll show it to you guys, but it came out really good. I showed it to my neighbors once it was done, and he was like, "Oh my God, you really went all out. You tried to you're trying to make me feel bad." I'm like, I just tried to do something. I just tried to work on it. Just like whatever comes to mind, I just did it, and I did good. And every time when I do my pens, every design that I do, some designs, they just come to my head, and I just do them. I like to make just the barrel pen, just a normal pen, but I think I like to just make the little design it and make them look good. Some people might find it not being able to use them right, probably because of the design, but I have never heard anything from anybody about them. So I think I'm gonna continue doing the designs and some of the things that I do. Yeah, yeah. I also have one more pen that I have to make that they wanted me to make for this young lady. She's gonna It's gonna be her birthday, so I am assuming that I'm probably gonna end up doing a live while I make that pen, and just doing a little shout out for her birthday. And I was told that she was gonna love that, and I am happy to do that for her too. Wow. You know, I seen the strong ink, but I have never get any supplies from them. I just heard from them like a couple of months when I started the channel, and I start seeing the strong ink, and everybody's been using them. So I don't know. Maybe I try some of the pens. Maybe I try whatever they have. And congratulations, talking about that for you, Simon. The you got with all strong ink to have them make pens. That's pretty awesome, man. I'm congratulations. I'm happy for you. You know, Gabriel Castro. Okay, I'm gonna have to check those out. Maybe some give different ideas, different type of pens. I have all kinds of pens that I haven't even made. They're just laying there. I invest a lot in them, and they're just sitting there. I haven't made them. I hope you guys can hear me good. I hope you guys can see good as well. I'm kind of a little bit shy. I'm new to this. I don't really record myself making these. I just been trying to do it for some time now, but I think it's gonna be good. So I hope you guys like it. Right now, that's good. That's good. But right now, I think I'm done. Like I said, I'm gonna make another stream most likely to do the assembling. I have everything already, so I am gonna do more than one pen at a time. So that way it could be just focusing on the assembling all the components from the pens. Thank you so much, yo, of course. And thanks everybody for coming out and showing some love to my channel. I follow most of you guys that I have seen in Mr. Johnny, with Miss Amy, with everybody else, Wushat, everybody. Thanks so much. So I hope you guys have a good evening, and I'll probably catch you guys on the next live. Thank you so much for joining. You guys have a good night. I'm out.